Alright. Good evening. Apparently I forgot to pick up my weapons. Last time. No, it was the Hyperlight Sword, wasn't it? I'm not sure. I'm gonna roll again. It is the Hyperlight Sword at least this time, because I rolled an 18. I'm not gonna take the double damage weapon. Death Orb. I still kinda wanna play with that. Okay, so Hyperlight Sword. Ammo does not restore automatically, but whenever you hit someone with a melee. Your crits are on... your gun applies a mark, which then allows the sword to crit. And the more marks are on an enemy, the higher the crit. If I recall correctly. So I actually have to be careful. Is that how it works? Marks its target to make hard light so do critical damage. Ammo doesn't recharge passively. Shot space the first target. Right. Damage to stun target. Victims freeze nearby. Yeah, I still kind of need to play Hyperlight Drifter. How long do the marks last? Also, both brutality and tactics. Now, I don't think... Oh, fuck. I think that the Hyperlight gun does not count as being or having a projectile. So I'd rather go for a brutality build. Because the only other thing I was considering is the Ripper. But I feel like... Oh, actually, if both scale off of tactics, the Wolf Trap could be amazing. Because that also is a deployable. So, tactics? I think tactics might actually be smarter. I wasted one, but I think that's fine. Also, I think the legendary version of the gun pierces all targets. I'm not sure, but I think it does. Bit disappointed I can't have the kunai, but it's fine. Well, I couldn't take it anyway. I also took a hit, so I'm not gonna get the 30 kills, unfortunately. Book. Selling it like I'm Amazon. Okay, so here we have probably... Yep, there is the Arboretum. There are, what is this, 6 more enemies, meaning I can't get the 30 kills. What is incentivized? The Arboretum. I don't really want to go there, though. Yeah, but I will. Is there anything I missed? Is there any... There could be a challenge rift, but I think I'm just gonna send it. Yeah, a bit later today than usual because I was waiting for a package, but now my new fidget spinners have arrived. I did do the 30? Oh, okay. Apparently I didn't pay attention. So, though the oil grenade might have been smarter. Nah, whatever. I'm not gonna upgrade these, I'm gonna wait until I have... better guns. I do wonder whether it does count as a projectile, because if so, the Ripper would probably be just kind of no-brainer with this one. Oh, bank. Well, bank to the bank we go. I do like marble, but I feel like you can't have too much of it. Like a good marble floor. But if you have marble floor and wall and pillars, that's probably a bit much. I do not want to be the one to clean that though. I feel like marble is probably one of those materials where you just instinctively know whether it's dirty. Well, he's a big boy now. Okay, Death Orb. Apparently very good at staggering people. The sword apparently also... I do not know how exactly the stagger is calculated, whether it's based on the damage you deal. I kind of feel like it is. Trident, that's a no. I'm mostly just looking for skills since my weapon setup is kind of fixed. Lucky. I still don't like that you're just sliding all the fucking time. Fuck. Okay, so much for the slot. I really don't like that with the sword you're just sliding. 3. First weapon set. Well, at least I didn't waste too much time on it. It is the barrel launcher or, and I think I'm just gonna take this thing. The barrel launcher. Similar to the Anathema, I don't really know. So you are the faster one. You're also the upwards one. You're still not fast, just faster. However, you also basically one-shot everything currently. Yep. So this is, I think, a very easy kill rhythm. Ow. He's also apparently a very easy I take all the damage. Okay, castles. That's good. What is incentivized? Probably the Arboretum again. Yeah, toxic sewers. Nope. So you have up, down. You have side, side. Yeah, that's I think a really easy kill rhythm. Malaise, that's a no. Okay, there's the sewers. There's a bombard. Also, good evening. They do be one-shot on basically everything here. I think to get a crit you actually need to hit something. Which is a bit of an issue if the enemies just attack too quickly. I also think that's a really easy, like, wolf trap. Then again, basically everything is a really easy wolf trap. Okay, Arboretum. Right, no challenge rift, unfortunate. Nope. The one shot, like the damage potential is there. The first hit also is always a knock-up, so you can combo into that. You fuck, I took brutality by accident. You can definitely just combo with it. There's a shield. Do I care about that? Not really. I'll take the hunter grenade. And then off to the sewers we go. Still don't like the mushroom boy. Where are the sewers? There's the sewers. Okay, get me the damned Vigor. I think I'll start with a Necromancy and then the kill rhythm. Now the really neat thing about a scythe is that it absolutely just wrecks the birds. Since it has enough of an upwards range to actually hit them. And it deals enough damage to one-shot all of the flying enemies. Fucking poison. Alucard sword. If it were the legendary version, maybe. But not the normal one. I actually have the shield, so I basically already have the legendary version. No. Okay, so this area is clear. Yeah, the legendary version of Alucard's sword is... Since the legendary version of both Alucard's weapons is just that you get the other type as well. Damage from projectiles, dodging plants a bomb. It is slightly better, so sure. Mostly because it has one more suffix. We actually do not deal enough damage to one-shot the birds. That's kind of annoying. Well, fuck. Get me whatever's more health. How the fuck did you survive that hit? Yeah, you kind of just need to get up to speed with them. I'll take a shot. God damn it. No. Honestly, nearly could have taken that. I'm not gonna take weapons. That is just the poison. Yeah, wolf trap, teleport behind them, or wolf trap, roll behind them. And then just hit them repeatedly. Okay, I'm just gonna need to. Close. Too close. Maybe I should have started with the kill rhythm, even though it's not the maximum yet. I think that would have definitely left me with a lot less damage taken, comparatively. So maybe I take the kill rhythm before I take the necromancy. I see a treasure room. Dracula's castle. It's just money. Well. Dracula's castle is a no, also it's cursed, so that's a double. Double, no thank you. Otherwise, today is probably going to be shorter because, again, I had to wait for a package. I do want to play something else. Specifically, I want to play Stellaris, but I'm never going to stream that. Because there's just way too much shit in that I do not know half of it. I'm just really bad at it, but I like playing it. And the DLC released yesterday. I already created... Honestly, one of my favorite activities in that game is just creating new ancestries. Oh well, technically you create empires in it. Not necessarily the ancestry of it. Even though I basically just have the same ancestry every single fucking time whenever a DLC releases. I just have another type of fox people. I also do some others, but there's always like one type of fox person in it. I would like some food that isn't poisoned. Can we have that, please? Honestly, I kind of like that more than the Death Orb. Stupid bird. No. If I recall correctly, so the primary is the up-down one, and the secondary, side-to-side, I think has more horizontal reach, but is slower and doesn't have as much vertical reach. And because it's slower, I kind of always start with the primary one. No. What do I see? Have I missed a scroll anywhere? No. Bunch of enemies there, but I don't really care for that. What area is in center? Doesn't matter, I'm going to the prison depths anyway, which should be here. Corrupted prison, not prison depths, same thing, whatever. Now, do I take the necromancy for healing, or the kill rhythm for less damage taken? And I think the kill rhythm wins out on that. Yeah. Let me just... That is a lot quicker. Unfortunately, if you hold both buttons, they don't alternate. Which means... what I'm gonna do right now. Do not accidentally hit twice with the same weapon. Remove the hold to attack. Hit me. What do we get? A shield, which I don't think we're ever gonna use. But I'll take it over Alucard shield. Do not eat the poisoned food. Fuck. I got clipped by that. Next set, 9. That's the second set. Just accidentally a clipper. I had hoped I could roll through it, but no. No, I could not. Is the boot? Actually, it's the Kuna, because fuck taking the boot. Now I have to take the hold on attack again. And again. Thankfully, the kunai is kind of just one of my favorite weapons, so I'll gladly take it. Well, since you unfortunately cannot bleed those things, yeah, I expected that to not deal damage. Against these things, it absolutely fucking blows. So I probably need a different weapon for that. Maybe, yeah, I kind of need something. Maybe I just go with this. I'm gonna run with tactics anyway. So this card, I don't know why I think of this card as the tactics card, and like the Ironclad is obviously the brutality card, even though it doesn't make sense. It is the survivalist card. I need some good skill to spam, which could be a phaser. Not sure if I want to be close with the kunai though. Could be the force wave. It's not a broadsword, I know that much. Maybe I take... I have multiple options of what I could take with this. With this kunai. And I'm thinking... Oh, there's something in the wall, huh? I'm thinking some melee weapon. Preferably, I think the Viper Teeth. I think the Viper Teeth would be a good idea. Because they do scale with tactics, and then I can take the Ripper. Hit him like 6 times with the kunai. Hit him with the Viper thing and get the... Get the knives back out. Is it called Viper Teeth or Viper Fang or something like that? Colorless, 40 damage on electrified targets, which is funny because you do electrify targets. Victims freeze and damage on rooted enemies, which again screams Wolf Trap. I should probably use my skills so I can... where are we? Here. Go to the shop. I also saw on the map a little heal. I don't think I'll need to take a different weapon now. I'll just take it when it becomes relevant. It has 3 or maximum orbs, right? Yeah. If I get a legendary... I shouldn't have eaten that. Oh well. If I find a legendary kunai, I would be over the moon. I just do with kunais. Can we get light speed? That I think is a no. Is there a challenge rift here? I'm still looking for the hunter grenade. I don't know. I can also go grab the heal while I'm at that. Does unfortunately not trigger the lightning. So I maybe should have used the giant's whistle before leaving. Oh, the malaise has ended because there are no more enemies, and apparently that means there's also nobody teleporting in. Where do I go? Castle's outskirts, that's a no. Nothing is cursed, so promenade it is. If I got like a force wave that spreads oil on enemies, I could probably just blast people. What does my Kuna actually do? Ammo plus 3, damage to stun targets and damage to rooted targets. So wolf traps is definitely a go. But first, I need to throw my ball at people. Oh wait. Yeah, coming in the water with me was definitely a mistake. Right, no blueprints there. No blueprints there. No blueprints there. Does the archer still have blueprints for me? No. Does the axeman? No. No. Really? Oh, they gave me the pickaxe and the greed knife and the slingshot, didn't they? The gold shot. I shouldn't have done that. I wanted the melee infection to remain. Fuck. Actually kind of surprised that none of the enemies here still have blueprints for me. I think the graveyard is my best bet. Ow. Fuck grenadier. I parry, come on. Bullshit. Get me more tactics. Nope. Oh. No. Let's see what's in here. Just a shop. Why did I take survival? I should actually probably check which skill, survival or tactics, has more skill, which stat has more skills. Because the more skills it has, the less likely it is you draw the wolf trap, which I don't buy it anyway, because I have the... I have the hunter grenade still. Let me just go ahead and... God damn it, where are the enemies? More tactics for more damage. What is you? Honestly, give me that. Nope. The tornado I kinda still want to try, but from what I've seen until now, it wasn't that impressive. A legendary oil grenade. Ooh, wait, you spread inflammable oil, don't you? That might actually be worth more than the... That might actually be worth more than the other grenade. What do? Victims burn when they die, increases movement speed after killing, damage to frozen, damage to bleeding, arrows stuck in enemies come back, so hit them with a kunai, hit them with a grenade, then the lightning deals extra damage. It's not a wolf trap. Gonna say that much. Ow. You know what? Why didn't I think of this before? Well. And it's gone. Go take the temp HP. Damage from projectiles reduced. No. Okay, there's the prison depths, which does have the annoying knife throwers. That's a different shield. That was a lot more damage than anticipated. That is a heal. Good that I didn't drink. Switch to the green card so we can switch to the blue card again. Yeah, you really don't want to stand in water against me currently, I feel like. Water is my greatest ally. Okay, yeah, you actually need to hit something and have the item take effect, which is why the hunter grenade didn't trigger it. Fuck. Okay, apparently the lightning is very weird. Gotta have another drink. I already wasted way too much drinks. I think I might take the gastronomy. Wait, why isn't my card triggering? Each time you use your other skill. The fuck? Smoke bomb. No. Oh, shop. What do you offer? I don't know what I'm looking for. Like, if I find a legendary kunai, I'd absolutely take that. But I doubt I'll just run into one. Where's my second lightning orb? Where's my second lightning orb? What the fuck? Why is it bugged? Okay, so down there's a door, and I think to the prison depths. So let us go ahead and kill those enemies. Come to me. Leave the annoying invulnerability. Definitely just the wrong neighborhood. I think I need to drop this, drop one of my skills and pick it back up. I think I might need to drop the cards and pick it back up to see if that fixes it, because currently, it's kind of buggy. Morass of the Banished. It's not the prison depths. Where's the prison depths then? There it is. I think I should avoid the promenade, mainly just so I don't have to go to the prison depths. What do I want now? Give me... What? I think astronomy. Just get the extra heal. Ooh, bank. It's still gonna have the stupid annoying assassin assholes, but it's a bank. I need to get better at it. I specifically need to get better at the stupid goblins and the golems. Also started making Starfinder characters. Like, creating characters and stuff like that is some of my favorite pastime. Read into Starfinder. I find it funny they have like 6 classes. Starfinder is just Pathfinder in space. And Pathfinder is just D&D but better. At least in my opinion. Yeah, they have like 6 characters. 6 character classes. And each of them corresponds to a one stat, which is kind of funny because in Pathfinder they took forever until they got something to correspond to until they got something to correspond to Constitution. It required the Kineticist, which I still need to play at some point. That is a needle. I'm gonna take it over the boots. You know what? Can we? Hello? Not the needle, the nail. The needle is Silksong. Which I wonder, have they gotten DLC yet for Silksong? Are they planning DLC for Silksong? I don't remember. Okay, so we have a mimic somewhere. I'm still not sure whether I even want to play the Silksong DLC. I ran through the fucking spikes, or fell through the fucking spikes. I'm an idiot. 10. That is the second set again. Is it? Yeah, second set. If they do something like the Pantheons from Hollow Knight for Silksong, I'm probably not gonna play those. Ooh, Star Fury Sword. That I'll take. Star Fury Sword is funny. I'm still kind of... still disappointed in Silksong. Which, it's been a while since I played it. But it's just, I feel like, not very good. I'm still looking for better Metroidvanias than Blasphemous, though, if you have any suggestions. Which I have not found. Oh, this is the shield one, isn't it? Yeah. It recharges automatically? Yeah. So maybe I just throw down, maybe I take the shield instead and just throw down... I need to stop getting so close to them. Throw down some, deployables. Also, was a bit miffed that apparently I completely fucked up and have only saves after beating a Eterno. So I can't play Eterno again. Though I have heard that there's a boss rush somehow. Which I haven't seen in Blasphemous 2. But maybe I'm just blind. Gold shield, no. What is my stuff here? So victims burn when they die and damage to enemies covered in burning oil. Can I somehow... yeah, I could actually just throw down deployables and then hide behind my shield. That is something I could do. Tactics weapons. Another Star Fury Sword. If only I could have both of them. The Legendary has twice the amount of comets. Or meteors. 2 falling stars. It has 4 falling stars. Which, for some reason, increases its damage by like 200%. To be fair, you increase your amounts of crits by 200% for every hit. So that kind of makes sense. But the sword itself apparently doesn't do all that much damage. I think I definitely would like to have a wolf... oh, it's always a wolf trap. That thing is just way too good. But yeah, I still have a few Metroidvanias on my list. There's a new one coming out, Solitaria, which apparently is parry-focused, similar to Nine Souls. I'm looking forward to playing that, as soon as I find the time for it. Because this week I am not in a training, I am assisting holding a training. But I don't know how much damage that takes. And also on Thursday I'm invited to play Spirit Island with pals. So I'm gonna go do that. Fun fact, if you've never played Spirit Island, great game. Well, board game. I don't know about the Steam client for it. Also, apparently I'm setting things on fire. Yeah, the store does that. Which, with the falling stars, means I actually have a lot more fire coverage than I thought. I also do not have a way to heal myself. Except for food. Do I take the hunter grenade? I don't really care, I don't think. Outskirts again. Go with the sewers. Because corrupted prison is a lot simpler. Or at least I like it a lot more than the prison depths. No blueprints. Get me the damned vigor, as always. And then, what do I actually take with the sword? Like, these falling stars I think count as projectiles, so the networking could work. But I don't know how good it would be. The falling stars take a while to come down. Need to keep that in mind. Ow, fuck. I could take things that trigger on crit. That might not be the wrong choice. Quick bows are no. You do have 2 crits for every attack you do. Like, guaranteed. Regardless of the... Of course I get this directly after I heal myself. And that also does work with the wolf trap if I get the Master at Arms. That might actually just be my best choice. The Heartless, unfortunately, is a survival thing. I feel like 2 hits is enough to kill most things here. Yeah. There are some. Okay, the rat stole one of the comets. There are some things I haven't unlocked yet, and I, for the life of me, apparently can't find them. Get a crit. Get credit. If I see correctly, the falling stars prefer hitting enemies that aren't your primary target. Though they will hit your primary target if it is the only target. Okay. I also have Gothic 1, the remake. I still need to play that. I have played the first Gothic, the original, like 4 times. So, I am skeptical about how good the remake is. Or will be. Haven't played it yet. Not gonna talk about how good it is if I haven't played it. There was food in here, but I think on level 5... Yeah, I think this one's guaranteed infected. On boss cell 5. Hokuto's bow. I think not. What I think I do is take the corrosive cloud. Okay, it apparently also has some range limit on how far the falling stars can go, because there were 2 other enemies around. Or it is line of sight based, that could also be the case. Scissors, that's a no. Wolf trap. Guaranteed wolf trap. If I get it, which I don't. Also, I'm very close to having enough money for a drink at a food shop. Which I've realized now that you cannot get enough money, I don't think, in the first level. You actually need to... In the first 2 levels, you actually need to be in the 3rd level. Which means that if you get the bank as a option on your first door, you just cannot take it if you want to buy food. Even though the bank does give you more money, I believe. At least that would make sense. Apparently I triggered an elite. Damage received, damage from projectiles used. I think I keep them jump in mid-air. That should be the prison, I believe. It's an elite for now. Oh, extra jump mid-air? Yeah, you're an upgrade. Yeah, okay, there's the prison. Is there a portal next to you? No. What am I looking for? There's still a chest room, there's a scroll of power, so I'm not going to leave yet. Yeah, up here. There's also still that food I can grab. Like, who eats food from the floor of a sewer? Specifically a toxic sewer. Swarmer grenade is a no. I do wonder why the swarmers just do not scale. The biters. Then again, it makes sense. What would be funny is actually if you had like biters that have spawns biters on kill, and then you just get infinite biters, but I think they're capped. So that does not work, unfortunately. Alright, what do you have, chest? Spite frantic sword, that is a no. That's the ancient sewers. I think I have everything. Okay, grab the kebab. And then Dracula's castle is incentivized, but I'm not gonna go there. You're gonna go to the corrupted prison. And hope we don't die to the curse this time. Though what I can do probably is just activate both of my AoE. Oh, wolf trap. What I can do is probably just activate this and then stand there with a shield while everything around you dies. I don't have blueprints, do I? No. Get me... I think what I'll take is, in fact, the... Instinct of the Master Arms. Because the crits could immensely help. The wolf trap has, well, how much cooldown? 14 seconds. I get 2 crits per swing with probably like 3 swings a second. So that will help. Okay. The shield does not last as long as I had hoped it would. But we're fine. The crits definitely help. Curse lifted. Apparently he died to projectiles. No, he can't block them. The fuck? I thought he was dead. Maybe I'll keep this just to get rid of the annoying slimes. Tactics. Better Star Fury Sword. Spreads inflammable oil, launches grenade, victims remains explode. Do we have... You cover the ground already, you spread inflammable oil as well, so... I think it is probably just higher damage, but is it worth it? I don't think so. Victims release a toxic cloud with each hit. Damage to bleeding, damage for hits in the back, launches a grenade, victims burn when they die. That sounds better. Apparently we triggered an elite. And unprepared enemies just die within seconds. The second the stars hit, they're kind of just gone. Ow, fuck. On the other hand, I also die within seconds, which ain't great for me. Not food. God damn it. Hate those slimes. But I think the biggest issue is in fact just the training dummies that make him invincible. Next set is a 5. That's the first set. I like the Staphiri sword as well. Probably not my favorite, not one of my favorites, but I like it well enough. It is the Great Sword. Or maybe, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking run with the fucking Absolution. But that's not for now, that's for next time. For now, I'm gonna stop. Hope you have a nice evening. Well, first of all, thank you for watching. Hope you have a nice evening. Again, a bit shorter this time, but I had to wait for the package. Again, yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you have a nice evening. Hope you have a good night later on. Hope you have a nice Wednesday tomorrow. And a nice rest of your week. I hope I can stream tomorrow and on Friday. And then on the weekend. This weekend I don't have anything planned, I don't think. So maybe. Anyway, for now, goodbye.